Welcome back, YouTube. Rockin Aerodactyl, guys, and today I'm here with my good friend Max Simon.
What's up?
And we're going to talk about VGC 2016 and the new meta. Ready to do this?
Yep, let's get into it.
Awesome. So first up on the list is Mewtwo. I'm just going to pull up Cerebi here, and we'll take a look. So Mewtwo is really interesting. He's similar to Charizard. He has physical and special form, and then he also has his non-mega form, which all three are extremely powerful. So let's get right into this. Do you think one's going to be more popular than the other, Max?
I don't know what would be more popular, but I would say Y's the better pick, honestly. But it's really early in the meta now, so it'd be hard to tell what is better and which one's worse. And that's true with almost everything except Xerneas, Groudon, and I think Kyogre too. But each are used for different things. Like one Mewtwo, normal Mewtwo actually, but this is back in 2010, so it's kind of outdated. But I think it's still worth a mention. Quite good player called Weeha used Mewtwo with Trick Room and Parasect to get, I believe, top 8.
Yeah, he got 6.
2010, which 2010 was fairly similar to now. You can only have 2 legendaries of 6. Your whole team was 6. I believe you can actually have 4 and then bring 2, but in this case, this year, you can only have 2. It's complicated.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, you can look it up. I apologize for being ignorant on that.
Okay.
But what do you think, Noah?
Well, I feel like it's hard. Mewtwo Y by himself, extremely powerful. I think he has a base speed of 130, I think. Does he? Let's see. Yeah, his base speed of 130 without the boost. Which can be really fast, but again, I think he ran Iron Ball Trick Room, which is pretty interesting. And he has a base special attack of 154, and not to mention Psy Strike, which is basically a Psy Shock on steroids. You're getting 100 accuracy, 100 base power with physical damage, but it's a special type attack, so really powerful. Let's see, you also have, with Mewtwo X, you have the base 190 attack with base speed of 130, which is really good. Solid defenses, 100 each. And what I like about him, first off, he can't flinch, which is actually interesting, making him a great Kangaskhan counter. Another note is, with that fighting type, again, Sucker Punch allows him to take that really well. And the third note I have is he actually has access to Dynamic Punch, I believe. Yeah, Dynamic Punch, which we all know from Machamp is a really powerful move. However, with that no guard ability, it makes it a little harder to use. But if you run Sableye Gravity with it, you can increase your chances with using it and maximize your efficiency. And then with Mewtwo Y,
It doesn't get no guard.
What?
It doesn't get no guard. You misspoke there.
Oh, did I say? I'm sorry. No, it doesn't get no guard. I'm sorry.
It gets steadfast.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Whenever it flinches, it speed races by 1 level, which I guess could be useful, but situational at the same time.
Yeah. And Mewtwo Y, my favorite out of the 3, he is really weak to Sucker Punch, which is probably his biggest drawback. He actually has some really good defenses with base special defense of 120 and a base HP of 160. However, his physical defenses are rather pathetic and sad of base 70. However, what makes him really good, his base speed of 140, making him extremely fast, allowing him now to be Pokemon like Crobat and Scarf Smeargle, I believe, and other things.
Oh, that's big. But even if he doesn't outspeed Scarf Smeargle, Amnesia really kicks in, so he
Insomnia, I'm sorry, yeah, it's Insomnia.
So, my bad.
You're fine.
Pronounce it like that, but yeah, it's really good against countering Smeargle, Scarf Smeargle, which is pretty good now. It's quite highly on usage right now.
Yeah.
Smeargle in general.
Oh yeah, extremely popular, extremely popular.
And Crobat, which it really helps with. I mean,
oh yeah.
When it comes to Smeargle, in conclusion, I think that it counters a lot, and if you use it right and team build around it right, it has lots of potential.
Oh,
but you can't. It's not one of those Pokemon where you just throw in a team. Like many other of the Legends and Ubers now, I think if you build around it and know what you're doing with it, it can be worth the pick. But if you're trying to make something like standard, I don't think it fits well. But yeah, bottom line, lots of potential, but not as not very flexible. I
Yeah.
mean, yes, it can be flexible, but you get
Yeah. Well, one more note I do have though is, as you're talking about, you need
That's
support.
lots of sets though.
Yeah. As you're talking about, we need support for these Ubers. I agree.
Not all of them. Not
Well,
all.
not all of them, but with
Ones I'm gonna
Mewtwo in
go
particular, Mewtwo Y. I like, my favorite is to run Psych Up on it with Geomancy. It's very gimmicky. However, what it does is it allows you to get KOs on Pokemon like Rayquaza with that +2 special attack. Ice Beam's a KO on Mega Rayquaza and Delta Stream. Side Strike does a lot of damage, so he gets more OHKOs, which is important for a sweeper. But you know, overall, really good and versatile Pokemon. Ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah, just honestly, it's just versatile because it has forms and lots of sets it can run.
Oh yeah. All right, let's
But-
bring.
Yeah, let's just move on to the next one.
Next up, I believe, is Lugia. Yes, awesome.
Oh, you love Lugia.
I love Lugia. He's like a glorified what's it called? Cresselia, just with a little more with a little less HP but better speed.
And better bulk, right?
And oh yeah, better bulk. I believe Cresselia is base 120 and 130 special defense and defense. And then Lugia's base 130 defense, 154 special defense. Cresselia though, base 120 HP as compared to base 106. Base 106 is still really good.
Isn't its move pool quite good?
Oh, I love it. You get.
Toxic substitute.
Oh yeah, Cresselia. I'm sorry, not Cresselia. Lugia, you get a toxic substitute. You get Hydro Pump, which is good. I'm sorry, not Hydro Pump. Tailwind. You do get fast skill swap, which is good.
That's big.
Yeah, with base 110 speed, fast skill swap, and then also he has access to recover and roost, which depending on how you want to look at it, is both really good forms of recovery.
I don't have much experience with Lugia. You could have better say on it.
All right.
I haven't seen it very much. I think some really good player would eventually go to the team around it this year.
Oh yeah.
And it did get second at 2010 Worlds.
That's right. Yeah.
A Japanese player, I believe, used it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Second place did get it.
Yeah, it's very similar to Mewtwo, except you have to build around it to be good. But it's not one of those Pokemon you can just put on the team.
Yeah.
And like Mewtwo, it's good, but hard to build around. They have that in common.
Well, something I do like about him though is I like to pair him with Rayquaza. I made a team. This is my first VGC 2016 actually, and what I would do is the Delta Stream supports Lugia very well, and also because you can make him outspeed the primals, you can actually get the skill swap off, so you're guaranteed to get the weather in your favor, which is also nice.
That is true.
I also ran Icy Wind Substitute with, and a lot of times I would just get a sub up and outstall, and then I also ran Mental Herb. Really fun set. Maybe I'll showcase it on the Showdown match sometime, but overall really fun. You want to move on to Ho-Oh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. Ho-Oh.
Okay, so when it comes to Ho-Oh, it's yes. Like I know I keep on repeating this, but it's true. It's good, but it's hard to go around, which makes these three first Ubers not as seen as much or at least in the beginning of the format.
Yeah.
But it does have a decent move pool, like Tailwind, pretty high attack, I believe.
Sacred Fire, yeah.
And
Recover and Roost, which is
Recover and Roost. I did see a quite good player use it for a brief amount of time. Besides this, I haven't seen it very much.
Yeah.
Ian McLaughlin, aka Raikou.
Oh yeah.
He's a moderator on Showdown. Pretty famous on Nugget Bridge. That's a Twitter.
If you're watching this, Ian, hi.
Which we might look in the description. Scratch that. We will link that in the description.
We'll link what? I'm sorry.
Raikou VGC's Twitter.
All right.
Yeah, just great player overall. I see him a lot at PCs.
Great guy.
Yeah. He was using a Ho-Oh with a Primal Kyogre, so
I didn't know that.
I mean, I know that doesn't make much sense, but it's like different modes in a way.
Oh yeah.
It just covers a lot. But honestly, I think Ho-Oh's one of. I might get hate for this, but I might be corrected by some really good team builder out there. But one of the worst Ubers because it's not outclassed by Talonflame, but in a way it is. Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like for Tailwind,
it's situational.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know I keep on using that word a lot, but it's true.
Quote of the day: it's situational.
Yeah, things are situational, but if they're played around right, you can use them. You can use it well.
And let's talk about his stats. Special defensively, he's really good. Base 154 special defense. Defense is 90, so he won't be taking rock slides all too well. Base 130 attack.
He can take a rock slide from Adamant Primal Groudon.
Oh, really? That's nice.
Yeah.
Base 106 HP is pretty good. Base 154 special defense, again, really high. Base 90 speed's okay. I feel like if he got like 100, he'd be used a lot more. But going back to Talonflame, yeah, I feel like Talonflame does pretty much a better job. And this is why. Talonflame, while he does have less attack, it's the priority I like on Talonflame. He gets priority Tailwind. So, overall, Ho-Oh is really good, but I feel like Talonflame is better in the way that it doesn't take up an Uber slot, and it does something very similar.
There's not much Intimidate. The same with Ho-Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of it's based on opinion too.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people just don't like Talonflame to hit this out from recoil, but I feel like that could be actually good for you. Because once you get your Tailwind up right, you want to get off the field as quickly as possible and get some solid damage off.
Oh yeah.
Which I think Talonflame does really well. It's pretty much it's a big sacrifice mon.
Oh yeah.
Can actually go good with it. Or be good for it.
Well, I say it's time we get to the primal. It's Kyogre.
Oh wow, we're not getting into the good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they're bad, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want to start with Kyogre?
It's still loading, but while it's... Oh, wait, there he goes. Alright, awesome. There's the pink one, and then there's the cool black one. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Kyogre,
I've seen really two forms. I've seen non-primal scarved, is it Water Spout?
Yeah, but I've only seen that like once.
Yeah, I've seen that like maybe 3 or 4 times. It's not used that much. It's an okay strategy in my opinion, not the best. It's pretty offensive, but I feel like Primal Kyogre's better. If you go look at its stats, Primal Kyogre, base 180 special attack, 160 special defense. I mean, whew.
There's a reason why it's used so much.
Oh yeah.
Now. I mean, Groudon is used more than it, but it's definitely has its place in the meta.
Yeah,
right?
100 HP. Its defense is 90, but it's a water typing, so it has very few weaknesses. Primordial C, so good. Again, you block fire types. I like to run Ferrothorn with Primordial C because of that fire immunity.
And also other things, like it's not just Pharaoh. Mawile is pretty good.
Oh yeah, Mawile was great.
So you can use Velcro to trap things with Kyogre, so you can maybe be easier to win the Weather War.
Oh yeah.
And I also saw a really weird team win a showdown tournament with like Kyogre Seismitoad, where the Seismitoad I believe uses after you, so Kyogre Water Spout goes first, and it was pretty good. It like swept some pretty good players. I was impressed. Honestly.
That's pretty cool.
And just like Politoed, you can also build around it, but in my opinion, it's a bit harder this year because of how relevant or prevalent Groudon is.
And I'm not saying all teams. Most teams will most likely have at least one Primal or Mega Rayquaza as their one of their Ubers.
I wouldn't advise completely relying on it to win.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all of the Groudon, but I would think it would be pretty good to have like a one mode, like just in case you can somehow get rid of the Primal Sun or Primordial Land. I'm not sure.
Primordial Sea.
I meant the Groudons.
Oh, Desolate Land?
Yeah, Desolate Land. Or if they just don't even have it, that's pretty good strategy with Seismitoad, Kyogre.
And then for the moves...
the move set.
It's kind of...
Usually Pulse, Thunder, Ice Beam, Protect.
Yeah.
Is usually before.
The only one I haven't seen like that, other than like those weird water spout one, I know I already said you psych up, and I actually do. I run a psych up Kyogre with a Geomancy Xerneas team. Yeah, I know it's gimmicky again, but it's a lot. It's so much fun to use. Get that Origin Pulse up and just boom. It's so fun.
I get why people use it. It is gimmicky, but I think it's good enough to win a regional. I swear.
Oh yeah.
Because a lot of things get it, and it's pretty good for like mostly a filler move. Groudon gets it. Kyogre gets it. Xerneas gets it. No, not Xerneas. I'm not sure. Mewtwo gets it too.
Psych up?
A lot of the legends get Psych up.
Almost all of them actually.
Oh wow.
I'm trying. I'm trying to think of one that doesn't. I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, most of them do. Speaking of Groudon, yeah. Do you want to get to Groudon?
Anything else, or do you want to move on to?
I say we just get to Groudon.
Okay. Oh, I love Groudon. Everyone does now. Okay.
Well, he's interesting because most are mixed now or special.
Yeah, I agree. Most are Eruption. But honestly, right now, so far in the meta, I think Groudon's the new Kangaskhan.
Yeah, I agree. He has base 150 special attack and base 180 attack, so he's probably one of the best best mixed users out there, other than probably Rayquaza, because Rayquaza is base 180 for both. Anyway, 160 defense, which is really good because most of the format, I mean, the only water type attacks, the only special things really weak to is water, other than Earth powers, and that's already off the list. And then with Earthquake, he can take that really well with base 160 defense. And
this guy's such a threat.
Oh yeah.
That a lot of people have been switching to special variants just to counter the physical variants.
Yeah, I think most are like timid, 252, 252 speed and special attack with maybe some attack investment. And then it's Earth power and with protect, and then either Rock Slide, Overheat, Reciprocal Blades, or Eruption. I think most are Eruption, actually. I don't know.
Well, there's also that physical set that's a little less common. Precipice Blade.
Yeah.
Protect.
Fire Punch.
Rock Slide.
All are really good.
I used that at the beginning of the season, but still technically the beginning. But I mean, like when the rules were just announced, now it's just testing random stuff.
But yeah,
I still think special is great right now, better, just because of the meta game. But overall, I think physical is better. But because of all the other Groudon, I think special is the way to go right now.
And it's also kind of hard because, again, as you said earlier, it's so early in the meta, and the meta is always evolving, trying to counter the current meta. So we'll see. We'll see if he's used at Nats, but definitely really good Pokemon overall.
He'll be used at Nats. I have no doubt.
I'm not doubting that it will. I'm just, saying that he might not be as common.
In Worlds. I mean, I think his usage might come down just like anything.
But but it'll still be common nonetheless, yeah.
He's still going to be common the whole season, just maybe not as common later. It's hard to know.
Yeah. Alright, you want to move on to Rayquaza?
Yeah, sure.
Rayquaza
when it comes to Rayquaza, everyone thought he was going to be like the
next king.
A god in VGC. But it's not that he's bad, but it was not as good as everyone expected him to be.
I think a lot of people when they pictured him, they just pictured him alone and not all the other Ubers, because he can get KO on a lot of the VGC 2015 Pokemon, but in VGC 2016 he actually doesn't get that many Okos, even with the Life Orb, Naive, like Max Attack, like Dragon Scent or Draco Meteor. But still, really, really good overall. I mean,
overall, he's pretty good.
I think what makes him viable, honestly, what makes him viable is mainly Delta Stream, because of that. Yeah.
Workaround. Like, I've seen him actually on unsuccessful teams do or have a partner of Kyogre. It just covers a lot typing wise. I've also seen it with Kiss with Follow Me. With Delta Stream, Togekiss is already so bulky.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So you take away all of its a lot of its weaknesses.
Yeah.
And it takes like maybe one time it's like an 8 from an Ice Beam. It was crazy.
And let's talk about move.
Back and down from that set too.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it work.
And really solid overall. All of his stats are above the 100 mark. He has base 105 HP. Base 180 attack, base 100 defense, base 180 special attack, base 100 special defense, base 115 speed, so really good overall. So he doesn't even need like any bulk investments. He's almost always a 2-hit KO, except from other dragon type attacks and fairy attacks.
Although I would like to go over his weaknesses though.
All right, which is mainly just ice, dragon, and fairy. But that's interesting.
Not just that too. Like he does. Not only does he take up a legend spot, he also picks up a mega slot.
Well, it's interesting because you don't have to run him as a mega, but most do. Like you can also run him as a non-mega.
Oh yeah, the airlock waterfall set. Yeah. Yeah, explain that to them.
Okay, so a lot of people think you have to run Mega Rayquaza, and actually you don't. Airlock basically negates all the weather effects. It's like what Golduck does a lot. However, he's a legendary and a little more powerful, so I like using him. And what I like to do is actually run a Life Orb set with Waterfall, and what this allows me to do is actually OHKO most Groudon, and most aren't actually always expecting that. You can also, I think it gets Waterfalls too if you would prefer to run a pure special set, but I prefer Waterfall overall. Does he get that? I don't know.
It's weird because it's kind of like a slightly more viable Golduck, but
he does get Waterfalls.
Costly.
Yeah, so you can run him a few ways. Most, though, that being said, are naive 252 attack for special attack with Dragon Descent, Draco Meteor, and then a filler move, which could be Waterfall, Dragon Dance, Sunrun, I'm trying to think, Overheat, so a lot of options, which makes him that much more powerful, though.
And its stats are usually like pure physical. You can run Dragon Dance. Like, you see extreme speed on it a lot.
Yeah.
I've also seen Overheat just for coverage. There's usually physical, special, mixed, and also Dragon Dance too.
Yeah, Dragon Dance sets.
And it has a quite wide range of a move pool.
Which makes
pretty much it with Rayquaza.
Yeah. Next on the list is Dialga.
Ooh, Dialga's actually not that bad. Although I should make something. It does nothing to do with Dialga. I'm just saying maybe we should split this video into two parts.
I was going to say, do we want to split this?
Yes.
All right. Yes, so, well, how about we just end this now, and then we'll just do a second part. All right. Well, guys, you're the man. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Rockin Aerodactyl, and featured on this video is Max Simon, and
whatever.
So we will be uploading the next one soon, shortly after this, hopefully. Hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless, guys.